Hello everyone. Happy Sunday, happy weekend. I'm finally here with my jewelry sale video. I wanted to do this on Friday and it's Sunday, so I'm a little bit late. I've got about, let's see here, almost 20 items or lots to show you today. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen, but if you're interested in anything that you see in this video today, please just shoot me an email at vintagetreatsva@yahoo.com. If you could just send me your first and last name, your shipping address, and your email address associated with PayPal, or whatever email address you would like to receive your PayPal invoice through. I do PayPal only, and I ship to only the United States for now. So in the future, I'm gonna look into shipping to Canada and whatnot. I don't think I have any customers that are in Canada yet though, but I want to be able to ship to other places if need be, so I'm gonna look into that. So yeah, that's about it. And then in your email, just list the item numbers that you would like to purchase. I will put in the comments all of the sold items as they are sold. I try to keep that updated to what's most current, and so that way you guys don't have to go through the video and kind of guess what still might be available. So let's get started. I've got my handy dandy measuring tape, my mandrel, and let's jump in. So I've got my little cards, so that way you can see the number and the price. And you can also send me screenshots if you'd like to, but you really don't need to. It's just the item number is good. So first we've got this really nice Goldette signed bracelet, silver tone, and it is signed on the clasp. It is signed Goldette, and I prefer measuring bracelets on the actual bracelet mandrel just because it's more accurate than measuring it. Oops, there. Focus. Okay. It's just more accurate than using the measuring tape, flat on the table. So let's see here. We're at about a 6.5. If you can see where that's sitting, about a 6.5. So a little bit of a smaller wrist. Okay, so that Goldette bracelet is number 1, and that's going to be $8. Okay, I love Goldette. They made some quality jewelry. All right, number 2 is going to be $6, and this is a lucite multicolor necklace. And I meant to say, you are probably going to recognize some of these pieces from my last video, the unboxing video that I did last week, I believe. So this necklace was in that lot, and it measures, let's see, 20 inches. So for this multicolor lucite necklace, I'm gonna ask $6. And as always, if there's anything that you guys want me to keep an eye out for, please let me know. You can shoot me an email, you can leave it in the comments. It's really up to you, but I do like getting requests to be on the lookout for specific pieces or specific styles, so let me know. Number 3 is going to be $6. And this is a faux cameo necklace. It's like a burgundy color. This is the back. Definitely vintage. And it's got a spring ring clasp right there. So the drop on this is about 12 inches, so 24 inches long. And that's number 3, and I'm just gonna ask $6. And I apologize if you guys can hear my air conditioning in the background. It's probably loud, but there is just no way that I can film without it on. It gets way too hot in my room, so I'm sorry about that. All right, number 4, $4. I've got these lovely gold tone funky heart earrings. At least they look like hearts to me, with the black side and then the curly Q side. And these are post earrings with backings. They are marked, but I don't know the symbol. I'm not sure who the designer is, but for these, I'm just gonna ask $4. All right. I think the next item is probably my favorite. And this is, I think, the most expensive item that I have today. I try to keep my prices fair and just, you know, affordable, because I know what it's like to want to shop for jewelry on a budget, and I think it's important to offer things at fair, affordable prices when I can. I am gonna ask $15 for number 5. And it is a charm bracelet. This was also featured in my last video. These charms are just so darling. You know, I think I'm gonna measure it first on the mandrel. This is a smaller one as well. So if we put it on the mandrel here, this is about a 6 3/4. Okay, not quite a 7. So this is unsigned. I'll show you some of the charms. They're just so sweet. I mean, there's a bunny, there's a little kid with his nightcap on. I think that's what it is anyway. A dog, a mouse, a cherub sitting on a faux pearl. I mean, this is a hefty charm bracelet. This is pretty heavy. I just want to throw that out there. But it's quality, and I love the charms. There's also a cat. The little, I think that's a bear, a mouse, a bear. I don't know. So yeah, for number 5, I'm gonna ask $15. I don't know like what time frame this bracelet was made, but it's definitely vintage. It has a fold over clasp as well. Okay. Number 6 is gonna be $6. Okay. And we have a rhinestone flower bracelet. And at first I thought the darker petals were dirty, but they're not. That's just part of the design of the petals. Some of them are a darker color, some of them are like a lighter kind of coral color. No missing stones. Okay. Fold over clasp. Oops. Fold over clasp. Not marked. And this one on the mandrel is, let's see. Let's see here. This one looks to be bigger. Yeah. This one is about 8 inches. So this would be good for a little bit of a bigger wrist. This is about my size. So for this rhinestone flower bracelet, number 6, I'm just gonna ask $6. I love the rhinestones, they're so pretty. Okay, number 7. I'm gonna ask $8. So I've got a beautiful white moon glow necklace, and it's got the hidden clasp right here. Okay, so the drop on this is about 8 inches, so that would be about 16 inches long. So this is more, you know, a shorter, maybe choker length for some people. I just love the white moon glow. It's so pretty. Like, I could see wearing this for Christmas or New Year's, or, you know, it reminds me of like shiny snowballs. So for number 7, I'm just gonna ask $8. Okay. All right. I've got a lot of bracelets for number 8. And I'm only gonna ask $6 for the 3 bracelets. So these are all Avon. And I believe they're all pretty much the same length. We've got this chain here, and the measurement is about 8 inches on that one. I've also got this little faux pearl, dangly faux pearls on a gold tone chain. This is also Avon. And these all have lobster claw clasps. And yes, that is the same length, so about 8 inches long. And then we've just got a simple gold tone chain. Okay, and these are in great condition. I don't really think anyone ever wore these. And that one's also 8 inches. So these are all the same size, great condition, gold tone, 3 bracelets. So I'm gonna ask $6 for the 3. So $2 a bracelet, that's not bad. And they are signed as well. All right, so that was number 8 for $6. Number 9, I'm gonna ask just $4. All right, it's a pair of clip-on earrings, which I think would match either that cameo necklace or the rhinestone flower bracelet because of the color. These would also be fantastic for fall. They're not glass. They look like glass, but they're not. I think they're just acrylic. Yeah. These are the back. Gold tone. Really pretty for fall. Kind of got a swirl going on in there. So for these, oh, and the measurement, they're about an inch. Yeah, maybe a little under. Number 9 is gonna be $4. Okay. Number 10. This, I don't know, I love this one too. This might be my favorite as well. Number 10. I'm gonna ask $12 for this because it's very unique and just different. I have not seen anything like this before. This is a bracelet and it clasps when the hands are holding each other. I love this bracelet, silver tone, and you can see it's kind of formed in a shape to fit the wrist properly. So it might not measure properly on the bracelet mandrel, because it only goes down to about a 6 1/4. But if we measure it on, let's see, you know what, let me just move this way. It's about 2.5 inches across the wrist opening of the bracelet. And of course, you know, you can open it and easily get your wrist in there. But it is for a smaller wrist. It's too small for me, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd probably be keeping it because I love this. So that's number 10 for $12. Very unique. When I saw this, I was like, wow, I love that. I'm really sad it doesn't fit me. All right. Number 11. Gonna ask $4. It's a pair of post earrings. These are really cool. They're iridescent and it might get washed out in the ring light. But if you can kind of see the rainbow effect, there you can kind of see it. I love these. These are so cool. Post back with backings, gold tone. So for these, I'm just gonna ask $4, and they're a little over an inch long. Okay. Number 11. Okay. All right, number 12. I have a lovely, oh, I'm gonna ask $6 for number 12. This is a beautiful gold stone bracelet. Let's measure this on the mandrel. It is a lobster claw clasp. And on the mandrel, it's sitting at 6 1/4. Okay. 6 1/4. I want to get the flash of this gold stone. So pretty. I love this. It's beautiful. So that's number 12 for $6. Okay. Number 13 is also going to be $6. And it is a celluloid whale pendant necklace on a gold tone chain, not signed. I just think this is adorable. That is just too cute. Too cute. Let's measure it. So the drop on the chain is about 9 inches, 9-inch drop. And the pendant itself is about 1.5 inches long. Okay, so this little celluloid whale necklace is number 13 for $6. So cute. I love it. Okay. I love this necklace. It's so pretty. The colors just, I know I said it in my last video, but the sea glass vibes are lovely. Number 14 for $6. This is a beaded glass cross necklace, and I love the green glass. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got a toggle clasp, and let's see what it measures. The drop is 14 inches, 14-inch drop, so 28 inches long. The cross is about 1 3/4 of an inch. So for this, number 14, I'm gonna ask $6. Beautiful. All right. Number 15. I am just gonna ask $4 for this. And it is a rhinestone, like mother of pearl bracelet, silver tone. Very pretty, fold over clasp. Let's measure it on the mandrel. Okay. All right, so we're at about a 7 1/4. Okay. So that's number 15 for $4. Very simple, pretty bracelet. All right. Number 16. This is going to be $6. And this is a gold tone Coro bracelet. I'm only asking $6 because there is some wear to the gold tone. I don't know if you'll be able to really see the wear, but there's some spots where it's a little bit faded. And then it's signed Coro right there on the clasp. So let's measure this one. I love this bracelet. It's another one that's too small for me, but love it. This one is, the middle is hitting about a 6 3/4. If you can see that, that's about where the middle hits. Okay. So for that bracelet, that's number 16. I'm gonna ask $6. All right, and number 17. My hand is stuck. Okay, number 17, I'm gonna ask $8. This is a lot of 3 Avon vintage cross pendants from the 1960s through the 70s. We've got this one. That's the back. Okay. And then we have the same one, but in a beautiful shade of green. And these are not signed, but I know that they are Avon. So these two are the same, but just different colors. And then the third one is beautiful. The third one is signed Avon on the back. And it is a beautiful jeweled cross. I love those colors. So pretty. So for the 3 of these cross pendants, that's going to be number 17 for $8. And this jeweled one does have a jump ring on it. And then these two have bails that are attached at the top. Okay. And last but not least is number 18. And it's another lot of pendants. These are Avon as well. I don't think this one is signed. Oh, it is signed. So this one has a jump ring and a bail as well. Beautiful floral motif. I love that. Signed on the back. Okay. And we've got another gold tone pendant with a jump ring. These are faux pearls, a dangle pendant. Okay. And then the third one is silver tone. Once again, has a jump ring. This one's articulated. And is this one signed? Yes. That one is signed Avon. Okay, so for those 3, that's number 18. I'm gonna ask $6. And that is all that I have for you for today. Definitely a shorter sale, but I do have some new pieces coming next week, so I kind of just wanted to get, you know, one half of a video done. So I'm kind of thinking like this is the first half, and then next week I'll do the second half. So yeah, once again, if there's anything you're interested in, please just email me at vintagetreatsva@yahoo.com. I will definitely, you know, I ship right away as soon as I receive payment. I don't really like to wait to ship for a couple days. I prefer to just ship, you know, right when I get payment. And that way you get your jewelry fast. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you liked. Even if you don't want to buy anything, you can just let me know what pieces you thought were pretty or what you would wear, or yeah, I just like to hear your feedback. And once again, if you ever have any questions, just email me. I'm always checking my email, so I will definitely get back to you. And I think that is about it for today. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday, a fantastic week, and I will see you again in a few days. Love ya. Bye.